Good evening, folks. It is Thursday, so we're back with some Genshin Impact. I accidentally Has this just been here this entire time?
Treasure hunting. A valiant endeavor.
Okay, sorry. As I was saying, so there's a little event going on that I accidentally already triggered. So let's do that, but first, I think my team needs to be a little bit more thematic. Didn't I have something? Oh no, I thought it was in the bathroom. Okay, so since there is a cat cafe event going on, I'm gonna make a cat team just for that.
You lead the way.
I'm gonna start with her. I'm gonna grab you.
The hunt begins.
Oh, the synergy is gonna be so bad, though.
All expenses paid travel? Count me in.
And semi-cat girl?
I can do it.
Cat power and sucrose. But yeah, the event that I'm going to be working on is this one. The Feline Fortress Verdice.
Meow.
Cats! Kitty! Hi, Hero! How you doing? Wait. Oh, good. I feel bad I made Den worried about me. Gosh, you had too much chocolate! Did I get the... The Ozar wins. I wasn't even that. I was just want to have some fun with him. Oh, you mean the SpongeBob thing you sent in the group? Let's see. Wind cats, ice cats, plant cat. Not an actual cat, but she's cute. Well, I'll send it to you, but yeah. Fair enough. Ah, that's still so bright. Also, Ice Nun.
Oh, it's just a regular house. Gotta say, Paimon was expecting something a little bigger with Fortress in the name and everything.
I moved around a little bit.
Space I could find in the city over the past few weeks. The rent is cheap, so that's a plus. A half a year's worth of rent, along with all the Cat's Tail-inspired furnishings, only cost me a few million mora.
Sorry, how much?
Not all of the cats will be staying
How
indefinitely.
did the meter go? It went.
We plan to offer some of the healthy ones up for adoption. As long as the new future owners prove capable and the cat seems like a good fit, they're welcome to take their new pet back to a loving home. This location
cat adoption.
is definitely good enough.
One second.
We could even expand the business one day and start sheltering stray dogs, foxes, or even squirrels.
Sorry, did you...
When that day comes, though, I'll probably have to think of a different name.
Sorry, did you just say foxes and squirrels?
Maybe the Furball and Friends Fortress would be a better fit.
I would suggest letting all of this play out first. You still don't know if the customers will even get along with the strays.
Huh?
She has a point.
Look over there. That cat is staring at us.
Kitty.
It's the little white cat. She's super afraid of people. She ran away when we tried to give her a bath. It took us forever to track her down again.
I've got to take you to a dark cave at some point. Yeah, that sounds lovely.
She looks so soft and clean, and her fur is so white and fluffy, just like fresh fallen snow. Wait, that's perfect! We should call her Snowball!
Actually, I actually legit like the name Tofu. Snowball it is.
Ooh, those are some good names, Traveler, but
Ruby Cat
I
but
think she likes
oh yeah,
Snowball
I'm
best.
got. Yeah, she does like Snowball best.
That's it, Snowball. Good kitty. That's a good kitty.
Okay, this stream is just gonna be adorable.
A minute? And you already got the cat to listen to you. Did you see that, Miss Rosaria? She's practically a miracle worker. You really are a cat whisperer.
Paimon, the cat whisperer.
That is nothing. They may be strays, but as long as you give them a good name and call them with love, you're sure to gain their trust eventually. First things first, though, you gotta pay attention to the way you interact with them.
Yeah, cats. I do like cats. I just can't
How should
handle
Paimon
them.
put it? Basically, it all comes down to your demeanor. For example,
It's me.
you can't just stand there trembling in fear, Valerina. If you're afraid, the cats are sure to become afraid as well. As
What's
for you,
up?
Rosaria, you might want to keep an eye on your, facial expressions.
These poor creatures. Picked up off the streets, given a name. And they now have a loving home. Fate is kind to even the lost souls who have wandered astray. This city really has brought peace and happiness to us all.
The Snowball has warmed up to you.
Snowball is snuggling up to Rosaria. Looks like she's not afraid of her anymore.
Did Rosaria just smile?
We should pretend like we didn't see anything, because I don't want her to kill me. Unless it's death by the tie, because that's the way of the
There
warrior.
are more important things to focus on. Anyway, it's getting a bit stuffy in here. I'm going to go get some air. Call me if you need me.
Huh. Paimon
Hi,
thought
Achilles.
Rosaria would be happier about that.
I feel like she's gonna yell woohoo
Please,
when we're not losing.
Teach me more of your ways, honorary knight. And you too, oh great cat whisperer. We're sure to get more and more strays coming to the Furball Fortress, and I doubt all of them will be as friendly as Snowball. There's still so much I don't know about interacting with them.
No problem. Just watch and learn.
Challenge
It's
accepted.
about time we move on to a more advanced lesson. How to get the cats not to just trust you, but to like you. It's all about patience. As long as you put in the effort to get to know them, you'll become best friends in no time.
I
Oh, that sounds
completely
easy enough.
understand. The Furball Fortress is still in its trial phase, so the more I can learn at this stage, the better.
Okay, so what are we actually supposed to do? You must take various requirements into consideration when setting up your fluffy feline home. There are 3 attributes in this event: comfiness, durability, and aesthetics. Fuck. You are required to select one suitable furnishing of each type in such a way that the overall areas fit the 3 attribute requirements. Exactly. No more nor less. Oh. Icon. Call the corresponding cat at the throne of Meower. Meower. Well,
What was
Okay.
that? Oh, it's gone.
1 second. Since this is
Can I go
the...
take a look?
Yeah, I actually use these. What shall I place here? Okay. I'll put that one in. Okay, I need... It's a little too comfy now. Still a little too comfy. No. No. Definitely no. Okay, that's one correctly. Perfect! Play with a cat after feeding it. Yay. Is this trying to meow with her? On our night, never mind that. For now, let's talk business. Food and drinks. There's a kitchen in here. Haven't seen one. What about chef? Are you gonna step on the plate? As you can see, while this place isn't officially open yet, some guests still stay here for... Okay, ideal situation. Okay, original price of playing with cats. Am I just making a cat cafe at the moment? I'm gonna give them... fish. A snowball of pure white cotton. Snowball! You can select a cat from the throne of Meowver, or directly invite a cat over to come play. Gotta love animal cafes though. So much good vibes and therapy. And different at their own preferences, where they wish to be petted. Press an order to pet the cat. If you pet the right way the cat likes it, its friendliness will increase, but it will remain the same or even decrease should you pet that displeases the feline. Will cause friendliness to increase by less and less. Okay. Increase to the next stage. Areas where do not enjoy may change. Where shall I pet the cat? Head. Shoulder. Beans. Other beans. Butt scratch! You reach this cherished friendship with the cat and you may claim the rewards now. No, I want to keep petting the cat. That little butt wiggle. What about the back? Tail? No! Do you like the head? Will you now allow me to pet the head? Yes. Let's reach inseparable. Ah. Bye, Snowball. Oh, where the hell did you come from, Mona? Meow. Is there a cat screeching on her? What if my pronunciation is Is she actually trying to speak cat? Meow. Meow. Looks like Snowball didn't understand even a whisker. Hi, Mona. I'm trying to speak cat. Professor Magistus. That is now how you pronounce it. Hey, roar sounds more like a tiger or a lion. It's a good way... Oh, rumors are true. You really are working at the Fairball Fortress. Do the roar. Fine. Roar. Working probably isn't the right word. We're helping Filomena and Rosario out, so we're more like... consultants. Yeah, that's it. Being called a consultant sounds really impressive. By the way, great astrologer Mona, are you looking to adopt a cat to assist you in your astronomical observations? I so need to watch the films again. Based on my understanding of astrology, I shouldn't be too hard to teach a cat to read. She's gonna teach a cat astrology, excuse me. I might even teach one to help me write manuscripts. Baldy stares straight at Snowball. On second thought, maybe not. One who can only read the stars but is ill-versed at stringing words together would not suffice to convey my illuminating insights. It's also a cat without opposable thumbs, Mona! If I really need an assistant, it would be better to just take a trip to Fontaine and recruit some staff member from the Steambird, or find a Melusine who uses a typewriter and bring them back to Mountain. Oh right, typewriters. I really adopt a cat, and most will be play with a bit, relax, relieve the stress from exhaustion of academic inquiry. One must be that owner. When you get tired, it would be best if the cat is tired enough for a cat nap as well. Before I set foot in here, I never imagined hanging out with cats would be such a joy. How wonderful life would be if we could always be happy like this. Looks like you're really going a conscious owner. Guess this cat's gonna be in fine hands. Also heard that some cats can be quite rambunctious, always jumping around, biting, clawing the fern. Yeah, sadly that is true. I imagine my manuscripts are astrology tomes, ruined by feline canines. That'd be troublesome indeed. Oh, that's me. Yeah, that is you. Make a snack of precious books. Papa could barely imagine something so terrifying. Snowball looks quite well behaved, but not to comprehend my meaning. Perhaps we lack that special connection. So we'd just like to observe a bit more, you know? Keep an eye out for obedient cats. Oh, and I must calculate the cost of a cat bed, cat food, other expenses, not too luxurious, but not too shabby. Wouldn't to submit a cat to hardship. Take your time. Valerie says that she'll adopt even more strays in the future. So even if I knock things off to get your attention. Yeah. Any attention is good attention. Meow. Rosaria. Am I playing with cats, or do you have a takeout order for me to take care of? What do you think of this job? You just need to play with the cats much. Did you find this boring? Meow. Good kitty. That's alright. Boring and interesting are relative. I don't anticipate any major incidents or accidents occurring here. It's a very ordinary job. A little different from staying at the cathedral. One sec, I'm just grabbing something that I left in the bathroom. Bop. Bum bum ba da dum bum ba dum. I'm back. Mow. But I'm interesting enough. Even though Valerian is quite similar to Victoria, in the way she finds things for me to do, they have a very different way of doing things. Sorry, I just heard a sound that apparently it's just the neighbors going to each other. Well, that's great. Lyman thinks you're getting along with Valerie and the cats, really. You do indeed get along well. Thank you, and I hope things stay that way. I'ma put in more cats. Okay. Very aesthetic, I have to make this one. No. No. More cakes, please. Working on it. A grey and white cat, agile as a wild rabbit. Kitty! If I was a kid, would you give me a good home? I would definitely try. Can I scratch your butt? The butt scratches have been accepted. Yes, you can. Head? Yay. You've reached the cherished state. Hells yeah. Wait, where can I actually grab the rewards? Beans. No, does not like the beans. Tail? Booty! Bye. Joyful session playing with the Amber. Wait. Let's see. Snowball, Bunny. Of course, Amber goes for the rabbit named Bunny. What's behind this door? Ooh. I mean, assuming I would be able to handle the algae, I would definitely try to get you a good home, but I sadly would probably be unable to provide one myself. I know, algae. Okay. Very comfy, I have to make it for this place. No. More comfy. Thawi. What type of cat will be here? Let's keep it on. You would visit my place. It's a bad time. Yeah, I thought you had more. Have some fish. A small smoky cloud of fur appeared. Ooh, grey cat. Ooh, what type of dog? I'll just look at the little kneading. Oh, what treat. Can I scratch the booty? No. Hat pets? Oh, he really doesn't like it. Tail. Dog's Pomeranian. Just look at this little kid. Can I touch the beans? Yes, I can touch the beans. Bum, bum, bum. Pomeranians are adorable. And they travel pretty far if you throw them. But where can I claim the rewards? Scamper! Yes. I'm not gonna apologize. Chest. That's the water spray. Oh, you can just kinda hear the claws tug into it. Razor! Pomeranians are a small but hardy breed. Yeah! Perfect for feline favor. Unlocks when feline favor in the furball gains feline favor by becoming friends with the cats. For each cat to reach a friendship level of cherished, you will gain... Okay. Nope, wrong one. Event details. Oh, here. Do, do, do. Okay, that is a couple wishes. Are there only 5 cats? Dopey. The cats are funny. I have many vids and pictures in a short time. Aww. Unexpected adopt a fantastic feline. I can adopt one of the cats! But Razor, what are you doing in in civilization? Scamper sent me some funny cat vids when I woke up this morning. Meow. It's you. Me. I'm talking. Talking, Razor. Are you talking to Dustball? Meow. 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 It seems like Dustball's trying to say, that's right. Familiar scent. Looking friends. It is good. Happy. Meow. Meow. Friends followed scent. You came too. Happy. On your body, smell of winds and rain. Very familiar. Scent of cats. Also familiar. You savage boy. Paimon, very sweet scent. Smell good. Yes, sweet. Could that be the flavor of the pancakes Valeria gave us? Did Paimon eat that many? I gave you half of my portion, remember? Really? Paimon didn't even notice. It's all the pancakes facts will be so delicious. Paimon also wants to eat sweet madame steaks and hash browns. Ooh, and drink some apple cider. Then has taken many vids and photos of the pugs. One is a gem from 2000. Ooh, that's an old vid. Okay, that's the menu for the next meal then. Come on, Setar. Let's go. Place your order with fire. You got to Razor. Thank you. Best Buzz brought me lots of nuts and meat boxes. I am very full. Meat boxes. That's well. Have you been hunting? Yes, I for an order delivery then. That's what deliver the food to you, Razor. Meow 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 meow. Paimon never mentioned the cat would actually end up taking care of the customers here in the Firebell Fortress. Looks like you really are the cat's meow, eh, Razor? Aw, that's cute. Now, where is number 4? Asked and answered. Comfy. Durability. Comfy. Aesthetic. Yes. It's a shame that the order is kinda required to be like this. Send you the photo. Oh. Let me see.
Let me see. Okay, let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
Sorry, but that's a pretty funny face, not gonna lie. The photo won me a box of pickies at work. Nice! So it is nice to just pet the cats. But? The butt scratches have been accepted. What about tail? They do like the tail touch. I was a small piggy. Would you let me provide a good home? Yes! You may claim the rewards now. Head pet time. No head pet time. Fine. Shoulder rub. Ah, this is just soothing. What else? Fine, I'll go for this one. Buddy! This also... Yeah... Why are you here? You don't... No, I'm not gonna talk to you. Is there something upstairs? Throw her off the cliff. But she's a worthless sacrifice. No kitty for you. Where's the door? Alright. Charge for you will gain. Unlocks in 9 hours. Oh. Wait, where are the rewards again? You know, if you want, I can try and pull for another nervelet. Because apparently it works when you ask nicely. Another voice, Daddy? You are supporting me, dear. I mean, if I get so lucky. I'm saying for Alicino. Which is fair, but I already have some pyro units that I really like using, so almost a soft pity and almost on a multi. Ooh. I don't know. Pretty please for more steady pull. I need Alicino. Yeah, fair enough. If you... Okay, so let me just change my group again, since the cat is basically done. Also, live stream from Genshin. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm just giving you, like, just primo gems for being here, don't I?
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolf.
It's Friday. In that case, nice! I am, however, gonna go to Fontaine. But their channel. I'm not sure if I can get the Primo Gems...
the pleasure is all mine.
Can I also get the Primo Gems if I play only on the PlayStation? To Fontaine I shall go. Yes. Ah! Okay, I should be doing that a lot more in that case. I can't fit underneath the fountain. Okay, so once again,
Right there.
ask very nicely and I shall try to summon Nervelet again. Let's be on top of the fountain. Please. We got one, please. Please summon Moistin. Chat has spoken! Please do not disappoint them, Mihoyo. Thank you. We said please. I mean, the element and the weapon is correct. Let's see, what does this unlock? Oh, that's actually a skill I use a lot. Done deal, signed dicts. Sorry. Oh, this is just his idle animation, just sends the rain back up.
May knowledge guide you.
Okay, so let's go to the small child that is basically the FBI. So let's say hi to Nahida. Okay, my taste of men is general mixed bag, but I'm loving Moist Daddy and his... Yeah, he is cool.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person.
Okay, what is he talking about?
I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Rookie numbers.
Came to me, so all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Not always the case.
Okay,
I see where he's coming from, though.
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma.
Wait,
Is it just
yeah.
common, or is it kind of unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here is just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
You know, let's not care about their privacy and eavesdrop in.
Great! Let's go find out what this Tatara Suna mystery is all about.
I spent wonderful time on my essay 6 form. I pulled up on it and speaking the truth, man. The inversion of Genesis. Ooh, that is a cool name. Okay, so my current order of places I would want to live in a Tevat. Wait, what? Oh, wait. I still have to finish the mission with Zhao. Right. Anyways, from bottom to top, Inazuma is definitely at the bottom. It has their beautiful places, but it is not very friendly. Second up, on place number 4, I'm gonna say Mondstadt. Because honestly, if you consider this to be what is it called? Critical thinking in first year of 6th form was made to watch dead men walking as part of the arc. Okay, so Mondstadt is on number 4 mostly because it is the smallest of the countries. And there's not a lot. On number 3, I'm gonna put Sumeru. I love the aesthetic. I love what they're all about, especially knowledge. There is also a wide diversity between the desert side and the rainforest side. The reason why it's so low is mostly because pollen and allergies. Number 2 is gonna be Leeway. Because honestly, it is just beautiful. Gotta remember that your doesn't handle big comments. Deadman Welking is for argument for death penalty, and I literally started with what the actual fuck. And my favorite place to be, assuming I can swim underwater like they do here, would definitely be Fontaine. Okay, I'm actually gonna finish up that chasm story that I started last week. Oi, Pogo Boy.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
Which
You
was...
mean back when we were underground?
What did you realize?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans
Wait,
of
there's
war.
2 stories you were...
But
no, not...
the truth is,
that was the marriage and
we are slaughterers
and Kazuha.
and nothing more.
I still have the wedding over. This is just why I went underground and what I spent doing so long with Ido and such.
For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
To die by the thigh is the way of the warrior.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
No, you're just emo.
Don't say that.
We got something to tell you. You're a bitch.
Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important.
Oh, right, the cow.
Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest.
Aw, that's nice. That's a very
Maybe
wise
there
cow.
aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
There will always be someone willing to be by your side.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And, well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of
Suddenly you
adeptus.
sound a lot like Bosacius and the others.
Yeah. Wait, you were already emo back
They
then?
used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way.
Yeah, you were
The
emo back then.
Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost
Some
his sanity.
background breeding, I see.
He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatis. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius
Well,
and
my
Yelan's
first choice was
ancestors stayed
debatable.
underground to the end. So
Which
that space must
is...
have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us.
Alright, I shall go out for about 5 minutes. Let me just check. Alright,
I couldn't have
50
done
or
all I did
15.
without everyone's
That
help,
should be easy to do.
even in the final moments. It took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yeah, you did good, laddie.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst case scenario.
Cast your emo, ain't it?
This mindset is
Chin
deeply
up,
rooted in
Buttercup!
me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of.
Oh, I thought you said deep-throated in me, not
If
deep-rooted.
Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
Oh, so it was that Langley fucker that saved you. Well, good on him.
In the end,
I'm getting you
I
that
still
Irish
had to
headband
burn
for
in
sure.
another.
Oh, yeah, do it. I challenge you. You won't, you coward.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhang Li, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Honestly, yeah, that's just tat for tat. There ain't nothing wrong with it. No need to overthink it.
Perhaps.
Ah, perhaps what? Just accept his kindness, yeah, you bug twink.
In the moment that we
Oh,
escaped
well.
from that space,
You weird for the
I
Irish
could sense
redeems,
what
you
was left
coward.
of Bosacius's memory.
Ah, sure.
If I had to say what
I
I
know
gained from
shame.
this trip, I think that would be it. It's good that one more person will remember him.
Yeah, I just remember he put child in debt. Please tell me that was all it. Oh? What a little cutscene.
Menogias, where have you been?
Your arse.
You're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, the thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
Boyoung?
Boyoung.
You are Boyoung, but who am I?
You're the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man?
Believe me,
The Muffin
I don't know
Man.
as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha.
I thought we were
You're
together, mate.
good now.
I mean, we kinda
So
are.
remember?
Hello, Cortez.
It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
Hello with that attitude.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
He's a Saiyan.
Brother.
Cortez, missed the cat petting.
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
Oh, you still got a couple of minutes in there, boy.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me.
I do. Don't tell anyone what to do.
You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now, too?
Yeah, probably.
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously...
I'm nearly dead. I mean, why would you even spend them?
course I want to
You could
go
just
home.
hold them if you need them.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters.
But why do you have 5 arms?
Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Alabama.
Brother! What's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me
Your
now.
dad fucks a lot.
Die before me.
If you keep holding, then there'll be no stopping me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my...
Oh, Hannah!
I remember now. I know you.
Shit, are all the accessible? Okay. Ooh, I like the blue and the red one.
My brothers
Yes,
and
praise
sisters
the
have
evil
come for me.
Pogo.
Boyoung,
awake? At least tell me your name.
His name is Jeff!
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius.
Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Green Red was fucking hot. Must be because she was fire.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you.
Have you really spoken that much?
Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been.
I mean, a little bit,
Now,
and the Irish
I have
time is
accepted
over.
that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all.
The
They are
fuck was the
destined to
vision?
misery.
Why is it always the electro-related people that have additional arms?
Oh,
It was the Shogun. It was Wanderer.
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you.
I have chicken.
Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not
I also
survive.
think he thinks like Bodacious with...
Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. And Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanas said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers.
Nah, that's war mentality.
Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster.
Nope.
But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish.
Oh
I
god,
accept
the
your
emo boy
advice.
is progressing.
From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Okay, that was nice. But back to Sumeru. Yeah, hero, look out for us.
Time to act.
Hello.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
You called? If you're looking for the traveler, that's me.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
I'm not your mother.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking.
I understand. You, Mom, I'm Dad's, Camper is
Traveler,
oldest, and
I
Gold
hear
is
you
babies.
helped many people a great deal.
Stars
and
weirdo
been to
stayed
many
in the night.
places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatara Suna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it.
With my
and
relationship
wanted to
acting
learn
more of a mother than a...
I see.
I mean, Did I do that? Did I do that quest for that area? I think I'm in the middle of doing it.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge.
Fair.
He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatara Suna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatara Suna.
Hold on, Sawada.
Hold
Don't
up.
you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
I'm just
Well,
talking about
fair
our D&D
point.
campaign.
In
I'm
that
sorry
case,
if that was
please
weird.
ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Who's Akaba?
Let me give you some background. This all
Excellent.
started with the discovery of some records in Tatara Suna.
1 second, just turning on the
writings
lights.
mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But
Why does
in
the name sound
end,
familiar?
He threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows.
I know it's funny considering
Apart
me
from
and
the
Skimper being,
swordmaker,
you know,
his servant, and the one who wrote
sweet
this all
home
down, the records
Alabama.
also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This kabuki mono lived in Tatara Suna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens?
Sounds related. Also,
Seems
hello!
kinda fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky?
Does he know? Not sure. He might.
This part's
Wait,
important.
who did you find?
I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works
I
at the
could guess.
government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
Oh, cool.
Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
No, of course he went missing. Not exactly hiding it. Which fair. Wait, hold up. Am I cluing things together?
So there are two missing people in the story now?
Is Dan
That's
involved?
right. What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard
Mwah.
of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, I've heard of those.
Swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
I mean,
Something then seems to
Kazuha
have
is still here.
happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
Potentially.
Kaidahara clan?
So
Kazuha.
you left out the biggest detail of all.
Dan accepts with open arms, though. Speaking of which, where is Dan? Hold up, there's more.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears.
Say hi, Dan,
I
for
won't
me.
blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According
I like
to
a drama.
information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Wanderer.
A puppet?
Scaradouche, Scaradouche. The Shogun puppet that the Electro Archimage should be ruling with her to speak. It couldn't be her. The Kabuki Mono has to be the Belvedere, but what is he doing?
Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Puppet Mon. Clara Paimon hopes she keeps her mouth shut. Then Wari said hi first, but I didn't hear him. Aha! Point for me!
No. Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's
He has a
exactly
point.
what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Okay, I'm now interested. Example 1. A man arrived at Tatarasuma around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he spied laborers working the mountain roads. Young men dressed in a linen shirt and wearing a headscarf gazed into the dense flaming and furnace way, and out of flames. I am not in the mood to read all of this, if I'm being honest. Sunset. I'm just going by it slowly, so you can. So what's scheduled for Subtle Hero? I think Dan did. Try to remember, did Dan win a point on Tuesday, or did you? This Tuesday. Okay, I think I won Tuesday. He won Monday. No, it was the other way around. I won Monday, he won Tuesday. That's a lot of days.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Oh god, more reading. Details and tests belongs to the series of works sponsored by Valentama Veil Cutter Project. It's yet to be numbered. Otter Akaba, Abstract. Tassara, Raiden, Gokaiden, Miko Shunakabisa, Kapokimono. Introduction. Body strange notes from this area. These contents are as follows. Perhaps I was step, Obsession 2, Inspector, Circuit Ragi, 5 points gap by the way. I'm slowly catching back up, but I was in the lead before we started counting. Burp is concerned by all that reading. Yeah. Nozomu died. Good God. Please tell me I can read this at my own pace later. Subordinate, Katsukuragi, Kapukimono, full name unknown, background unknown, for many reasons.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow
Said
his
Adventure
more
Bros
creative
stream.
approach,
Which
but I think
streams are
essays should be
weird.
grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
That is indeed the lazy way.
How about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
It's starting to sound like a level. Has it ever written an essay before?
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get.
Yes.
Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
Sorry, just grabbing some water.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Butts. So many butts.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh?
I mean,
After all,
are we supposed to keep a
kicked his
secret?
butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it?
Oh, right. That is what
Yes,
happens.
Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest.
Which is
There's
a
no
lot.
point in...
Wait. Who let him out?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
A moment that all hate was shown in full, and everyone was like, wow, why so sex?
Quick, let's catch up and see.
Okay. top animator trails. Okay, Scaradouche, where are you?
Body and mind.
Ba-da-da-da. And the... Ah! Bright. I miss this place. Nahida! Oh. Greetings, FBI.
Paimon, there you are.
Hello.
Nahida, bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sup?
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey!
Sup, head guy?
What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surastana? Aren't you supposed to be lacked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
Elaborates, child.
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and
Why?
he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about.
A little bit.
But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
None with the set, Wanderer.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
Because Paimon is using 2% of her power.
You, Nahida? Don't let him trick you.
But she's adopting him.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
You are not one to talk, Scaradouche.
You dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
Well,
that is the...
I, for one, have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
Elaborate.
The balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us.
Even Shaggy
That
should be
puts
scared.
him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets.
Oh.
Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond. Wait a second.
If
Farmer?
they respond.
You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
But Child is still a harbinger. Paimon is Shaggy's daughter. My fanfic's getting weird.
Sometimes it's you using them. Other times, it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way.
Mood.
Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between each of the Harbingers.
Man, you need more
so
friends.
As long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Oh no.
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate
He is a
my
Barbie
utility,
doll. I don't think
need
he
to
has
have a backup plan
genitalia.
for myself.
Well, he's a Ken
As
doll.
we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
Tartaglia was fighting a giant whale for 45 days. And has a Sailor Moon dress. But so did Signora, and look where she ended up. Stabbed by the Shogun.
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
I do like this outfit of him.
Then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious
Ash.
about this? Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
Okay.
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul. Oh, yeah.
You have my
Actually,
interest.
That's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
That is a good
He was
point.
granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect. The
Okay.
amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I
Okay.
asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
What if he lies?
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him!
I mean, not the first
I
time.
understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all.
A
Our
big ass
minds have
pizza.
connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you.
Aw.
If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it. Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help? I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease.
Do you think he also has a foul
I'll be there
legacy?
to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
Okay, got it.
Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Back to the tree. Ah!
Wow.
We're back.
It looks pretty different here compared to last time.
No.
The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Yeah, this place really improved. Foul legacy is from Skirk. Oh. So, Child has it. Then what was it that Senora did?
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
No need for the sass, I'm just here to babysit you.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards, but right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
How about
Sounds
no?
like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, You'll be entering into the
She had a relic
innermost
that she used
region of
500 years ago,
Irminsul.
turning her into the Crimson Witch of...
It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through.
The crack list was to keep her alive.
I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Okay, understood.
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
Ah, you think my eyes are pretty?
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
I mean, he is
If there are no
400.
further objections, I suggest we get going.
Actually,
Or
I'm
did
older
you
than
need
him,
some
aren't I?
time to mentally prepare yourselves.
I thought I was good. Ah, thank you.
The snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
Focus on doing your job.
We can
Is
start
this his
now.
love language?
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Alright, let's get in.
Is this a small sapling?
I hope I can play as him though.
Come on, let's catch up with him.
Get a love language. He's a tsundere.
Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
It's fun that we have two fire characters in different games killed by different Raidens turned into artifacts. Hold up, what do you mean turned into artifacts? Also, let's see, praise. Yesterday-ish, I praised you about your voice. Okay, I'm thinking about... You have a good way of handling animals, considering the pugs do like you, but I'm just gonna go for the simple one. You're pretty. Well, it's a joke that the fire artifact is from Sinora. Fair.
Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Let's desecrate
Irminsul is
it.
closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information
And Duke
flowing
Inferno,
here
who got
means
screened.
something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
His tone.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Also, in
Can you still sense where
she
the
killed the
heart
fire
of
wife.
Irminsul is?
Ah,
Yes.
fair
Permission
enough.
to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go.
And
Stay
it was a
close.
couple.
Don't go running off.
Hey,
With ice and gravity. Ooh.
say we did go running off.
Raiden's on a killing path.
What would happen? What are you smirking at?
We are legit
I was
asking
just
because Paimon is
imagining the look on
dumb.
your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Fine if I have to. Can I... Oh. Venti, gotta be careful.
These sapling things have spread out.
Fragments that dissipate in the space seems
Those
to
are
have...
all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Okay. Yes, it looks like we've been transported to another path. Don't walk into it, don't walk into it, don't walk into it. What was it about not touching them?
It looks the same in every direction.
What happens if I go outbound? It seems that the Belladere is more used to it.
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost.
Also, I wonder about Teresa.
What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this
In the
time?
beta, we had a name for her.
There's a time and
Ooh.
a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
It was Baronia. Yeah, that sounds like it would be from Najaya.
We're here.
What a huge tree!
We've seen bigger Paimon. Center for Imbecile, and the information the world is flowing through it. Paimon's ragey attitude reminds me of me sometimes.
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
She's also
Hey,
U-sized.
we made it. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents.
Up to you.
Establishing waypoint. The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
He just got adopted by a caring mother. Paimon is about 2 feet tall, you cheeky. I know what I said! He's a bit of resistance, but seems good at working in the front line. Maybe he had a similar role in the Fatui. And the goddess, being her share of the void, can't wait for her return. I do love that little Mihoilor. First Akaba and
The
Soda.
rest is up to
How
you.
it is.
If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Aw, he's happy. I need to push him off.
For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Don't jinx it.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
Not really. Is it a telepathic conversation?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
Group call.
What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
Well, let's get to see the Fallen in his high 3 as a third. Wait a second, third impact. As a teaser to Genshin. Ooh! I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the Balladeer.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while. Paimon's never tried this before. This is great!
She can talk without moving her lips.
I've been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
He's at Tsundere. And he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Maybe, maybe not. Is it about to pass the betrayals and the other events at Inazuma?
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Ah. Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran into High Pace at Pardis Diasa. You relate what you saw in Balladeer's mind.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Okay.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else. Everyone has a history,
But he's
Paimon.
still a child, so...
Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon. Speaking of puppets, we ran into 2 people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that? If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Ah.
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Okay, so, unrelated, because, well, kind of related to this storyline, but on Prime I've been watching an anime called Karakuri Circus, which I like because I just love the puppet aspect. You tell Nahida about the story Akaba and Sauda were writing.
Oh? How interesting. Those 2 managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
Wait, they were correct?
I guess they got it right?
They were close?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Yeah.
Must be a riveting conversation you 3 are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Maybe that's your fault.
What makes you think we're talking to each other.
Paimon.
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
Yesn't. It's mostly history.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
No, she was in Irminsul, apparently.
You know about that. Didn't Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
You're not fair enough. Every conversation with you is hard work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself.
Clever.
And making cordial conversation is something I can manage.
Better than me, though.
Wait.
What did you find?
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
What did you download?
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Paimon, hush. Let him cook.
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so?
But is he Niwa?
Well, since you insist.
It's...
The name was the man in charge of Tesseract. Plus, he belongs to the lineage of the Ishin art. Hold up. Is he Niwa?
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now.
No.
You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village.
He does look cool.
People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown.
Alright, just got
all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade.
That is a Fontaine outfit.
You accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
Go on,
You
I'm
flatter
intrigued.
me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma. And it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
I feel like something
So
is
you
shifty with the
say,
guy, but I like him so far.
But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace.
Oof.
We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the
Never
people
mind,
who
I don't
went out
like
to
him
get help
anymore.
have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with the Shogun. This is our last hope. But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
I just realized he's carrying a knife. Someone's gonna die.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
Okay.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher.
Okay.
I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
His best.
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Oh.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
Oh no.
You...
I should have seen that one coming.
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background.
Yeah,
right
I see the Kazuha resemblance.
It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all.
Oh yeah, that is actually very far.
And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity. And what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Hold up.
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Oh.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this?
World domination.
Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity.
Yep.
I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
The same one?
Fatui? Who?
Is he the same doctor?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
Oh shit, I knew that voice sounded familiar.
That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Original doctor while the others were simulacrums.
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise.
He has a lot of clones.
My device functions precisely as you say.
Press on a bike to
it is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe.
This isn't even the original
from
one?
The outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
Oh.
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
Have you never heard of dogs, good sir? I used to like you, Doctor, but don't overstep it.
My heart. Tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty.
I see you need to read again. Yes, I do.
Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope.
It's things
to
like
defeat.
this that make me don't hate the Doctor.
Mr. Miwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible.
Wait, so
Mr.
Miwa's
Miwa?
heart is in...
Already dead. What a pity.
Do you need him alive to extract his heart?
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Okay, Child is Child the newest Fatui Harbingers? Oh, he pissed. Oh no.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore? Dottore!
Yes. Cool. He is the child. I kind of want to pull Wanderer just when you have to face Dottore now.
Was that the Doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
He was the one behind the Surama incident. And a Harbinger for less.
Why did we see
All this is
things from
Piero.
his perspective?
Yes, number one, the Jester.
When I touched the Doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Dottore,
Maybe
Signora.
so, but it means nothing.
Descara.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace.
Also, Piero might not be number one. He is number one. I thought he was number one. The captain is high rank, but yeah, I think captain is 2. We only have 1 and 10. Wait, what is... Oh no, is Piero 2? Dottore is 2. Ah. What about the puppeteer, the one with the big robot that likes the relics?
You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
This betrayal was a lie that he has believed for hundreds of years. Was this part of the Doctor's experiments? If the betrayal never happened, it existed only in his imagination, but where does this leave him? The robot is noise. Gonna update my phone and head to sleep. Bye, thanks for popping in. Arlecchino is 4. That is pretty high rank.
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
Understandable. Wait, did I only play this for like 2 hours now?
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident.
Signora's
So,
8.
the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Because he didn't know the
Nobody
doctor
has
was
ever
that old.
deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you
Wait,
find it
the robot
difficult
might
to
be fine.
understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the
It's
doctor
not
showed
true.
up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began.
What number was Wanderer again? Because I know kind of what happens after this to kind of. Tatara said he's too low rank to be recognized by the captain. Fair.
It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster
6.
in Inazuma that would bear
For
fruit
now.
in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace.
So the captain
and
is
absorb
ranked
all
only
the
one
filth
higher. That would
caused
be
by the
weird.
smelting process. The load was
But is he
far
captain
beyond what he
of like
expected.
the sea
But the
or the
balladeer
captain of
survived.
them?
He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic
leader said,
removed
"Watch
the
out."
withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth.
Strong,
He thought Niwa had
famous.
completely betrayed him.
The captain is the captain.
And yet, this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
God damn. Being traded and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now, what was his decision to revenge against? Doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision. Also, they are based on an Italian theater play.
Yes.
Ooh, which
Only
one?
if he understands this, can he choose a new path forward?
Wait, I thought Snezhnaya was Russia, not
Tottori, you
Italy.
brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Nope. You good, buddy? What do I do? A while later.
Shall we see how he's doing?
It is Russian. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it just the Fatui? But the names.
Hey, you alright? That's
He's
a
smoking
scary
again.
expression.
Are from an
Are
Italian.
you
But
worried
which
about
one?
me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
We just don't want to make this doesn't affect the plan.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Good to know. Time to find
Are you
more
invested in the
lore.
stuff we want to know about?
Let him cook,
That's why we're
Paimon.
here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Fuck.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Okay.
Does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Not really. Not expected, but still thank you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Oh?
You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Please do.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world.
That sounds about right.
Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens
Was she the first gacha pull?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time.
Your supervisor lived with my sister. I feel I need to visit her for different reasons now.
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this.
Okay, I believe
Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
It was.
Very valuable.
I think
Good.
it's this.
In that case,
Commedia
I'll take
dell'arte.
some time for myself now.
Oh.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me.
Did he just
I can't
open up
sustain
an
the shield
anonymous
for very
tab
long.
like
I shared a secret with you. And
Google
now
it
you own
anonymous?
me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
Okay, fair enough.
Give me your hand.
That's not a question, that's a demand, but... Lewd. Nani?
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Oh, yeah. Are you trying to brainwash... No.
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At
Any...
most,
Oh, wait.
all I can do is exchange a few words with you.
Okay.
So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Yes! Oh. Oh. He's gonna fuck with this... Why do I hear regression playing?
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
And that's why people ship them.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me.
Wait, look. Did he see me hesitate? Oh.
So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
He's gonna mess with the tree.
Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Belladere,
Fast
stop.
reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Ada, I mean, Skara.
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
Okay.
Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You can save.
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are.
I'm gonna
But
fill
if a
you with
colony
Oni
of harmless
Kabuto now.
ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
It's weird that this is him being kind.
Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Also, know what's wrong with what he's doing. Yes, he's fucking with the knowledge of the world. Since I don't play Third Impacts.
Oh no, He's really gone! Oh, can you hear me?
Yesn't.
Nahida! Traveler, Paimon, Palladir, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
He pressed the control shift N.
He shut you out!
You tell Nahida what happened, cause I'm a snitch apparently.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left.
You thought
Did
wrong.
he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had? Where the heck
Sounds about right.
It's all our fault.
Otto tried it with the imaginary tree. It's the same, but holds the multiverse.
Sorry, Nahida.
Oh.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Yes, ma'am. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
We're out! And we're at, an inn or something?
Yeah, that seems a bit
This
off.
is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
Elaborate.
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with.
I'm gonna grab some more
Leave
chicken.
this one to me. An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Are you okay, Nahida?
Don't worry. If
Nahida,
my
are you okay?
assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe. Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
I have very soft hands. Paimon doesn't remember Greater Lord Rukadeva, and Balladeer's question was a strange one. Huh. Let's focus on the Balladeer.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible.
Not with the tree.
Right. You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
So about that. Yeah, that is a good example.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Paimon's so confused.
He might want to erase himself from history.
Huh?
Where's the water?
Sorry. Paimon accidentally...
Yeah, we did.
It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Oh yeah, we did.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him.
But this does confirm that Paimon is from this world.
Right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
That is true. Belly doesn't erase. Wait. Worst case scenario, it will affect everyone in connection to the Raiden Goka then.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
I don't think she has it in it. Like, she can still be fucking powerful, but I think she is actually from this world.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
I can.
How about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't right. Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew. Sauteed matsutake. And Dragon chili chicken. Almond tofu. Satisfying salad.
Where
are
we exactly?
Adeptus temptation. Golden shrimp balls. Triple layered consomme. Lotus seed and bird egg soup. And...
What's wrong?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now? Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. What was it again?
You're listing food.
The balladeer? Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name, though.
Damn it! He already succeeded. I mean, Nahida did do something, right?
Saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
No, it is something you forgot.
So, the balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
True. Wait. Did the Shogun, or at least Baal, give the puppet a name? Or did it just become... Was the first name Kabukimono? But come with me, Paimon. We must solve this mystery.
Sure. Where are we going?
I don't know, because he did specify the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will be forgotten. Nothing else. I want to go back to Inazuma.
Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
It is. Alright, back to Inazuma. Wait, what did... Ooh. I do know it was his first name, but I don't know if Baal gave it to. Oh, let me just I've been holding off on these for a while. A dance of destruction. Current events. Interlude Act 3. Played. Okay, there is a Primo Gem here some... Sorry, an Electroculus here somewhere. Okay, let's see if I can just go here now. Nope. The event still happens.
Body and mind.
Did I solve the bit to get in here yet? Don't think I did.
Let's get down to business.
Give me your handguards.
Final warning. warning.
Finally,
Bye-bye.
No.
I just want a hand card. Did I Is this little story bit over now? Can I make it in time? Yes!
Shine down.
Just chop some of this wood, I guess. Like, what was the need to hide that behind a little barrier? Is there anything else I can go? No. There was a weird place to put it. Oh well. Wait, how many did it? Okay, I technically have 9 of these Primogems now. Oh, what is there else to do? Okay, is there an Electroculus somewhere around here? Guess not.
There is
Hello.
no escape. No, my sword.
Spirit Flame, attack!
The smell makes my Honkai Lord tingle and I can't resist. Fair enough!
Fall before me!
Ow.
A touch of frost.
Cut down. Like this.
So since you played way more of the Mihio game, it's the tree. I understand it's the tree that you like. But, and the Abyss. Also fair. So, if you could pick any of the 3 MiHoYo games, which one would you want to live in? I've only have experience with Genshin and a very little bit with Star Rail. Wait, can I go? Can I go in that? I can go in. Never mind. So, safety, Genshin is best. Star Rail is too much. Honkai depends on era. Wait, when you say Honkai, do you mean Impact or Star Rail? Previous era, you die.
Drop your weapons.
With Honkai, you mean Impact. Okay. But I will choose Impact. Okay, fair enough. Now give me your masks. Better powers and weapons. Okay. I can only say in Genshin Impact. I mean Honkai 3rd Impact. Yeah, understood. Honkai 3rd Impact.
Rain outlines
Okay, Genshin was also Impact.
Time to act.
Mood.
Body and mind.
I love Shemesh and Feng one down.
Shine down.
Fair enough.
Drop your weapons. Do not attempt to resist.
Like I said, I only have experience with Genshin. And the tutorial of Star Rails. Sword that can do a Saitama killer punch. Okay. And mind powers are cool. Ah, fair. Chopping wood. So, what am I actually supposed to do here on Inazuma? Also Star of Eden orb, but no cane that makes black holes. That is also very fair. Story quests. Lunats. I'm not sure what has changed. Okay, Dance of Destruction. Talk to... Oh. The Belladaire's call. Oh. I think... The truth is also... The one with Javier. I have to finish the Boba wedding. Yeah, I'll finish that next time. Let's actually check something real quick. I did my dailies. Oh, wrong one. How many masks do I still need? 12 more of those. Oh, I have enough to fully level up. I wonder if they will ever make Genshin characters go to level 100. Why stop at 90? That seems like such an odd number to me. Alright. Based on my HP... Most likely not. Fair enough. Erica Lindbeck. Birthday... And Star Wars 80. That is weird. You know, since I don't feel like doing that one quest right now, we're gonna go off and raid Lady Nanaki, who's currently drawing some art. And her commissions are open, so if you enjoy her art, feel free to hit her up. Wait, is that the correct phrasing? Yeah, whatever. I'll see you Saturday. Yeah. So, to everyone who's still in chat, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for popping by. It has been fun. Bye-bye. Otto, once their soul dissipates, one cannot be brought back to life. Otto, the world... Okay.